name is Rebekah Griffin-Greene and I'm a composer. Last year I was super inspired to write music based on the Atlantis novels by Thomas Greanias after reading the first two in the series, which is Raising Atlantis and the Atlantis Prophecy. I wanted to share, since my online album came out on June 23rd, I wanted to share about my creative process a little bit and play you some of the clips from that album and share my journey of creation.
Since Atlantis represents the first culture, I chose the three-pitch cell A, B, C to represent it in sound. However, since it is a bit distorted, I put the pitches in the order B flat, A, C, and thus the opening motive. I wanted to paint the sound of ice cracking, as well as many voices or souls crying out. Track 2 is Griffin Yates. He's an old soldier and he loves his country, but he has a hidden agenda. His theme has the first 4 notes of My Country 'Tis of Thee juxtaposed against the first 3 notes of the Star-Spangled Banner and ominous drums. Track 3 is Conrad. Despite his introduction as being somewhat of a scamp, Conrad is actually quite brilliant and has a deep connection with Atlantis. Thus, his theme is the Atlantis pitch cell in order, A, B flat, C, and is played by the very rebellious electric guitar. The strings represent his dream nature, which becomes his guiding force. Track 4, Serena. Since Serena is such a complex character, I had the most trouble writing just one theme to represent her. I listened to compositions of Hildegard von Bingen for inspiration, especially Columbia Aspexit. As a result of that, I knew I wanted to use a Lydian-sounding motive, D, F, G, B. I also used women's voices, chimes, and didgeridoo as a literal depiction of her nunhood and Australian background. Since she is a modern nun, and despite her vows a romantic, I also included a nice groove and some very lush harmonies near the end. Track 5, Max Seaver. Tracing his chosen lineage back to one of the most horrible despots of all time, the most appropriate music to represent this character is that of Richard Wagner. 3 of Wagner's most famous themes are interwoven with atonal, eerie sonic representations of an unstable mind. Track 6, Washington. Since the most important constellation in this book is the right triangle of Virgo, I chose a meter of 3 plus 4, a triangle with the square inside it. I wanted a military presence, thus the snare drums, as well as an homage to the American war tune When Johnny Comes Marching Home in the trumpets. Hunting horns echo in the distance, indicating a chase. Track 7, Roman Midas. Nothing is as mysterious and gripping as a Russian bass choir. I wanted to write a theme that would capture the tragedy and passion of this character, as well as the land where he spent his childhood. Track 8, Jerusalem. This piece combines the 2 pitch sets of Conrad and Serena in the opening choir motive, A, B flat, C, D, F, G, B natural. The rest of the music is just pure fun. I wanted to capture the folk element of Middle Eastern music, which is why it's in 5, but it's also very adventurous sounding. And, well, Jerusalem is a magnificent and majestic city.
So that is just a little taste of some of the music that's on the album. I hope that you will find it in your hearts to support a fledgling composer and go to Amazon and eMusic and all those places and download it. There will also be hard copies coming out hopefully soon and I heard a rumor that a CD of the Serena track will actually be included with the hard copy of the Atlantis Revelation. Go ahead and write me emails at www.RebekahGriffin-Greene.com if you have any questions. And I'm going to stop talking now because I think that's it.